We got another walk and talk with Trey Biddy. 55 minutes ago. Yeah, this is about to press him. Man, I sure can, big dog. Want me to text it to you or Discord it to you?
Oh yeah, man.
Meg married, ain't he? Not a damn thing. Oh boy, nothing at all.
Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God.
They ain't gonna play it, man. I wanna hear him too.
Give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, another loss. GPS, another loss. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS, Clippity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they taking notice.
I threw the fucking smoke.
Yeah. Point up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can't get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die. Never
Good.
wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life.
I got tired of playing right now.
Ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him
I haven't played enough.
my dreams reality, not going back. You say that you proud of me,
Shit.
turn my back, you laugh.
Boy, I heard it's so cold in Dallas right now.
Man, boy.
See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight.
It's just 38 right now, but it's gonna get down to 29. It's 25. Shit.
Say my money, stack it up and look like I'm
Real nigga weather, man.
fast. I never done this before. Get drown out my problems.
Who told you that?
Point up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't
Damn, father kills 14-year-old son in Nevada. He would rather have a dead son than a gay son.
That's old, man.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm so sad.
Did I get my new carriage, man?
Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park.
Hey,
but we're
I
across
got
the
him.
river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
More drinking on some
Nothing
yak.
like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets.
And he got the little cool hat on. Hey, what's
This will be
up?
taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Space to maneuver at the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Order. Hey, 54. Mike 54. Ricky.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 54 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone?
All right, let's go. Let's do a co-op mission.
Because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
What's up, man?
Now Jones.
What?
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Oh. Played in the campaign.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Shamar Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Let's play your back game.
Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year.
About to play your back game or something. About to get something to do with it.
Opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes
What's up, Harris? I didn't even see you join, big dog.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
Came to say hi.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I ain't quite understand that.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right.
Definitely should know why they rank high.
He was trying to get it to Ito Smith that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28,
Man, play upset, man.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Tannehill. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to go down. They sack him back.
What the Razorbacks gonna hire, man?
And Oliver, he's the culprit, and that is now his.
I know y'all tired of that shit,
season
so.
as his great year continues.
Tired of it, man.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. What a season he continues to have defensively. Now a dozen interceptions this year, Charles.
And let's face it, we've watched a lot of ball. But when you get 12 in 1 year, that's better than most careers, isn't it?
Absolutely, and you might be asking for a bump in pay, too.
No doubt about it. Running right in there and talking to the team.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he'll find Hall. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
Oh, come on, Flash. Good fight, bro.
We used to practice it on defense. Sudden
We'll
change, get out there and stop the offense. But you typically run out there
who
a
you
little bit
playing?
unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He's got a first down and much more inside
I don't
the 20.
think he ain't ready
He
for
gets it
that
all
fight.
the way down to the 3. Last play, they were over 20 yards. This time they top 30. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run,
Nah, swag
maybe you
in the
come back
main
and fake
game.
it to
You
him on
framework.
this play and throw a little
Man,
play
you
action.
big dog.
Someone should break wide open.
We're gonna play co-op though. Yeah, so.
You pick up a random.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard.
Man, I'll show you online, player.
Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep. So
Join
maybe
me.
another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
What did son do at South Carolina? Anybody keep up with
Second and
it?
9, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the
Razorback
task so far in this
basketball
game.
team.
They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Number 16's coming. Check Mike. Check Mike. They gonna need some therapy after this.
Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. And pressure gets to him again. Jarrell Casey able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Here, I came in and got a quick 3.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock.
Well, I done took the lead already.
Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check 52. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Oh, they high now. Oh, they got a killer out there.
Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second.
Damn, I had.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
I always feel like somebody's watching.
A give to Smith out of the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Alpha. Number 16's coming. Check Mike. Check Mike. I'm coming.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Dang, somebody ran up and
Fighting through pressure. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jarrell Casey able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's pulled in at the 32. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
He hit you where, big dog?
Ooh, cold with that shit.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DJ Chark, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you can just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Oh, my gosh, he hit me with that shotgun. Oh, that was a quick scope.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. It's caught, Smith. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
You got membership over there?
2 minutes remaining in this first half.
They got 2 months for $1.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach. Jonathan Coachman standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf. Double dog, that's the way.
Tannehill now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
He found out what.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Oh, he ran up on my shit.
Now, as he's on the run for Miami. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 7.
With the road right there.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Mike. 26 Mike.
Hey.
All day. All day. Any day. Check.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Be frank, I'm going to that spin class at
Go deep for Sutton.
5:30.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Shit, I've been back.
James with a pick.
I just don't go. I do it on my own. Just haven't been. Went to a few class.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Did we just play this one, Harry?
A couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh, he sniped me. He wasn't even shooting at me. That's crazy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah,
damn, he keep killing me.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Ed Oliver, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Show some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
Talk about cops. Yep. Everything don't have to be trying to get a lawsuit, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Oliver, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. So after the sack of Tannehill, the Dolphins come up here on a 3rd and long.
Snowing.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's going to go down again. Jarrell Casey, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Chark with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jets will extend the lead.
I saw that.
Extra point
I ain't
right
here,
down
but
the
I
middle.
saw it.
And that makes the score 28.
Was it bad?
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards.
He left?
Away. This is taken at the 3. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Who was it again, D-Frank?
Drake.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They go back to the ground with Smith. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Crucial.
They'll try and run forward.
Ain't have to do old Drake like that, man.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the
He said that when he was on stage.
see the side that says try something different? Because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point.
Tunchi.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're
You
going
said
to
they
call
don't know
their
nothing about
plays
Rainbow?
accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Rainbow was hit. That's a phone.
We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this. This is the
Drake
NFL,
talking?
and it's on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15.
Oh, what the fuck, bruh? How the fuck we lose the lead?
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Jackson. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
26,
Here's Jackson throwing again. And he whips that one incomplete there.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. We got 3. We got 3.
Again, Jackson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Jackson now. Open man, and again it's Sutton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Chark, 42 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? Oh, it's out. Smith finds an opening past the 40.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A first down carry for Smith. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Smith, and that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4. On 3rd down, Smith. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
Cole with what? Oh, I saw that one little clip he posted.
Look at this, it's a fake. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Man, these boys, so...
Check the backer, check the backer. Check safety, check safety.
Oh, play more.
Now on second and
Give me
13.
with the Hoagie dope.
Jackson flushed it under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Man, come on here, man.
Ready, ready.
Oh.
26 Mike. I'm here all day. Watch tight end.
I gotta give me a shotgun.
Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. 80 weapons. 6 guys. Check 6 left.
On third down, here's Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Watch tight end. Out. 3 down, 3.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Oh my God, I'm up.
Buying time to his, and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they take a knee. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton.